This is the new Ghost Peasant in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And as you can see, he's pretty powerful and he does some pretty insane things. And there's one thing you may not know about the Ghost Peasant. He has really big hands. I mean, really big hands. And the Ghost Peasant, using these big hands, likes to decimate entire armies. But this is just scratching the surface. The Ghost Peasant has a secret ability. You're gonna watch these berserkers leap in and the Ghost Peasant explode with dark evil power. And now, the Ghost Peasant uses ghostly abilities, has summoned dark evil, ghostly figures of other units in the game. So just how strong is the Ghost Peasant? And can he defeat the other peasants? That's what we're gonna find out today. For our first task, freeze! Don't move! You're under arrest because you have not hit the subscribe button yet. Do so! Join us! Subscribe right now! Join the murder of crows. We're gonna come here to the Legacy World with tons of room to play. And now, we're gonna surround the peasant with all sorts of units. Just gonna go bigger circles just like this. Though when they design these peasants, I'd like for them to give them a little more Hulk bulk, if you know what I mean. He's so scrawny. And how do they give him this really weird ghostly appearance? Like you can see the units behind him when you're looking through them. Oh, we're about to see that giant explosion in 3, 2, 1, go! Where is it? Where is it? It's coming. It's right there. He's being stabbed 37 times in the chest, but instead of the explosion, he just throws his ghost flames straight to the ground. I thought he was going to do the big explodey. I was very wrong. Well, in that case, we need to escalate this even further. Come on, what's the worst that could happen? Short of my computer melting and breaking and turning into a pile of flaming hot mush. This is nearly 250 hoplites. Let's see what they can do. We'll do a little slow-mo. He goes up, shoots the flames straight down, and as you can see, massive armies. No concern. The Ghost Peasant shakes him off like a bad cold, tosses him into the air like a paper bag or a plastic bag, whatever the song goes. And I'm surprised he hasn't done the massive explosion yet. I wonder what it feels like to be corrupted by the ghost flames. There's explosion and everything just died. Oh, that ability is so powerful. But, just how powerful? This is the Ignis Slasher. Maybe he's a worthy opponent of the Ghost Peasant. Oh, look at those abilities skewering through the Ghost Peasant. Who died? Oh, the Ghost Peasant is stronger than I expected. I really need to ramp this up. What about the Ghost Peasant versus the Dark Peasant? I think this is a very important question. Oh, I think the Dark Hands of God are gonna stop the projectiles. Blue victory. Oh, okay. I'm surprised. The Dark Hand of God was about to slam the Ghost Peasant into the ground, but the Ghost Peasant actually managed to get around the Dark Hands of God and damage the Dark Peasant. But what about the Super Peasant? Is the Ghost Peasant stronger? This is a massively important question. Okay, hold on. What is happening? Oh, we have another blue victory. Super Peasant got destroyed, and I can't even tell what's going on in here. Wait, what is that? Super Peasant. The Super Peasant's got a dark face. Was the Super Peasant converted into evil by the Ghost Peasant's ability? Well, that's insane. So this is probably a massive mistake. On the one hand, you have the Chaos Peasant, who we know is very powerful. And then on the other hand, you have the Ghost Peasant, who we know is pretty strong. And then we put them in a lava pit. A massive lava pit. Well, vote down below. Let's see who you think is the strongest of them all. My money's on the Chaos Peasant. In 3, 2, 1, go! Slow-mo. Activate. The Chaos Peasant wants to fire off its orbs. Chaos Peasant. Oh, no way! The Chaos Peasant actually died before the orbs could disfigure the Ghost Peasant. I did not expect that. Well, in that case, we're gonna go with 2 Chaos Peasants. Hopefully something can land a blow here. Oh, there we go. Dodging, deflecting, red victory. Oh, okay. So it takes 2 Chaos Peasants to defeat 1 completely warped maxed out Ghost Peasant. So 1-on-1, Ghost wins. 2-on-1, well, Chaos wins. Now, this is a fitting location for a fitting fight. This horror map is perfect when we're talking about the unnamed peasant here in the darkness versus the ghost peasant hiding here amongst the trees. Who do you think is going to win? My money is on the unnamed peasant, though I was wrong last time with the chaos peasant. Let's find out in 3, 2, 1, go. The fight begins. Unnamed peasant does something. Red victory. The unnamed peasant spaghettified the ghost peasant? No, I'm just trying to find him. Oh, there he is. There's a ghost peasant turned into spaghetti. Well, in that case, what about 2 ghost peasants? I need to see. I need to know. Maybe it takes 2 of them to Nope. I mean, I know you can't tell because of the massive ball of darkness, but there is. Oh, wait, what? Ah, there's the ghost. There's the unnamed peasant. Apparently the tree reveals him. Okay, 3 ghost peasants versus 1. Okay, 3 ghost peasants versus 1 unnamed peasant. Oh, there's a ghost peasant right there. I want to see him turn into spaghetti. There he is. Okay, he's right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, so many things. There's a tank. There's a ballista bolt. So many things have been spaghettified by the unnamed peasant who still wins. An unnamed peasant versus a chaos peasant and a ghost peasant. Maybe the 2 together can take on the unnamed creature. Nope. No, we need more power. 3 ghost peasants, 3 chaos peasants versus a single unnamed peasant. Let's see what happens. Huge explosions of power in every direction. There are plenty of units still on the field, and we still have a red victory. This is a mistake. As you can clearly see, this is gonna be a bad idea. I tried to pause the fight. There's an unnamed peasant in the middle. Okay, the fight paused. I'm now in the center of the darkness. Let me out. Okay, what I did was I surrounded a single unnamed peasant with a circle of ghost peasants, followed by a circle of chaos peasants. As you can see there on the outside. Actually, you can kind of see the feet of everybody. We have chaos peasants here on the outside. I'm going to slowly creep in. Then you've got the ghost peasants here. And in the middle, who I cannot even see, is an unnamed peasant. And right now, let's just back out of this massive explosion of darkness and power and hold the slow-mo button and see what happens. Explosion of darkness from all of the ghost peasants spreads out in every direction. There's like 60 units on the field. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna go in. Let's see what happens. Working my way through the waves of darkness to the center of the battlefield, and there's spaghettified on the okay, so ghost peasants here. There's ghost peasant hands blocking me from getting in. I think I caught a glimpse of the unnamed peasant in the middle here. Oh, it's just chaos. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna continue the fight here in the middle. Look at the spaghettified remains of everything on the inside of this fight. And they did it! The Blues! They did it! They managed to defeat the unnamed peasant. It took 60 of every unit, but they pulled it off. Here's an important question. The new Chaos Peasant who can die versus Saitama. Can we contort the One Punch Man out of existence? We're in the sweet spot where One Punch Man has to walk and approach the Chaos Peasant. So I've been trying to kill the brand new Chaos Peasant for a while now. And if I'm being honest, he kind of reminds me of the Unnamed Peasant. Also, did you notice that they added the sound to the Unnamed Peasant? Just listen to this. That is horrifying. But the Chaos Peasant is brand new, and he has his red miasma all around him, as well as these weird black spikes whenever he moves. And when I would summon units to fight him with, the Chaos Peasant would do this. As you can see, this is not your normal peasant. This is a brand new creation of devastation. We may have found a brand new, most powerful unit in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. So I thought to myself, we'll do something bigger, something more powerful. But the Chaos Peasant doesn't care. His black balls do this. If it's not contorting their limbs, it's summoning orbs from the sky. Though I am shocked to see that he can't contort these guys. However, where did Mr. Death come from? Can the Chaos Peasant summon additional units? This this needs some investigation. Let's take the Chaos Peasant to a fantastic Halloween map, and I'm gonna summon a pile of different types of units. We're gonna try some shield bearers, try some hoplites, try something bigger like Minotaurs. How about a god like Zeus? But what about like a Da Vinci tank? What about a horse unit? What about Mr. Death himself? What happens when the contorting ability hits all of these different units? It's actually kind of cool following these balls in as they go. All of the different armor pieces have been increased and the body parts have been shrunk. But what will these balls do? I wanted to see the Minotaurs get contorted, but maybe now, Mr. Death! As you can see, this is Mr. Death's femur, now larger than his torso. His rib cage has swallowed his mind, and his forearm has been shoved through his skull. That's terrifying to look at. Oh, it might be time for a Minotaur. Let's see what happens. Oh, Minotaur, not meant to look like that. Minnie, what happened to you? Zeus, it's your turn. Yep, Zeus got contorted. But what about the tank? It seems like the physical properties of these barriers are completely immune. But we're not here just to test his contorting ability. We're here to test his power level. I want to continue to push the Chaos Peasant and see just how strong it is. So we're going to go with some Super Boxers. And the Super Boxers try to die. Is this even fair? This is beyond disgusting. Now I want to see if he can contort a Super Peasant to death. I don't think the Chaos Peasant has infinite life. If it gets hit, it might be destroyed. Now we get to follow the Super Peasant on the way towards the Chaos Peasant. Surviving so far. No, blue did manage to win. If you get close enough to the Chaos Peasant, you can beat it. It's basically a glass cannon. But with enough Chaos Peasants, could one of them contort the Super Peasant to death? As you can see, the Chaos Peasants are summoning units, and now the heat-seeking orbs are coming out for the Super Peasant. However, the Super Peasant, oh, it happened! I was about to say the Super Peasant was too fast, but then his shins went through his spleen. I like how the leg is like almost paper thin. The Chaos Peasant can be destroyed, but his contortion can destroy seemingly anything. But will it work on something as large as an ice giant? As you can see, the ice giant's face is now in its butt. Is this what it's like to look out the eyes of an ice giant? This ice giant nose is now a pancake. This ice giant's eyes are inside of its torso. We have to go bigger. I'm honestly a little bit scared to see what's going to happen here to these dragons who breathe fire on the chaos. Hey there, little dragon, how you doing? There's its bottom mouth. Where's its top mouth? And this dragon is blown up like a hot air balloon. Okay. The Chaos Peasant is powerful. It's weak, it can be killed, but its ability is super strong, even when it has one leg shorter than the other. But what if we make it fight the Unnamed Peasant? Honestly, I can barely remember what the Unnamed Peasant does. Doesn't it like spaghettify things? Who's gonna win, the Black Miasma versus the Red Mist? Let's see what happens. The Black Miasma approaches. Here come the orbs of the Chaos Peasant, but the Black Unnamed Peasant seem to have won. I'm gonna back the Unnamed Peasant up a little bit further. I want to see if something can happen. Can we contort the Unnamed Peasant out of existence? Here come the balls circling. Nope, we have another blue victory. Whatever the Unnamed Peasant is doing to the Chaos Peasant, it's killing him before the attacks can land. So we're gonna go to 3 Chaos Peasants. I want to see this ghost become contorted. Activating abilities. All of these Chaos Peasants now have these black streamers on them. That seems to be the attack. The balls go forward, circling around the Unnamed Peasant, and the Unnamed Peasant seems to be completely ignoring the attacks. The Chaos Peasants to this point have been successful, so I've summoned a bunch of them. Eventually, enough of this will occur and surround the Unnamed Peasant just like this. Balls going everywhere, but the Unnamed Peasant is shaking off the Chaos Peasant's abilities. It doesn't matter. Look, the Unnamed Peasant wins again. Here's an important question. The new Chaos Peasant who can die versus Saitama. Can we contort the One Punch Man out of existence? We're in the sweet spot where One Punch Man has to walk and approach the Chaos Peasant. The orbs are moving forward. Saitama dodged them, and now he's As you can see, the Saitama has been defeated because his spleen is out his anus, his brain is through his kidneys, and his shins have come out his toes. And yet the unnamed peasant seems to reign supreme. Now, there is one final test. A test that the Chaos Peasant is most certainly going to fail. There is no way that this peasant can take on the angel. As you can see, the angel begins to launch its attacks and the Chaos Peasant ignores them, but it needs to get close enough to use its abilities. But the problem is, here come the vanishing swords, and the orbs never had the chance to work. What if the orbs could land? Is it possible? If we summon a lot of distraction units, for example, a row of halflings, and then I turn on god powers, and using the god power, I lift the Chaos Peasant. Come with me, Chaos Peasant. This is for science. And when we start the battle, I bring the Chaos Peasant up here to this monster. As you can see, he is launching his orbs at it's not happening. The Seraphim is not happening to the Seraphim. I keep moving the Chaos Peasant, who's still alive, and we continue to launch orb after orb after orb at the Seraphim. But no matter what we do, we cannot contort this angel out of existence. The Chaos Peasant is strong. It can kill Saitama, but it cannot kill the angel, and it definitely cannot kill the unnamed peasant.